Hello everyone, we are here at Deeper headquarters in Vilnius, Lithuania, and we have some very exciting news to share with all of you. Thanks to all your feedback, we were in close contact with our customers, talking about what they like about DeepRequest and also what they want to see improved. And thanks to all this feedback, our team was working hard on what's next for the DeepRequest. And today is the day we want you to have an exclusive look into what we are developing right now. And for that, we have a special guest from Poland, Karpiolog, who is a very experienced carp angler and also a power user of DeepRequest. And myself, I'm Andrej, the head of technical support at Deeper.
I'm really happy to be here and to share my thoughts as one of the first DeepRequest users, especially seeing these improvements up close. And one important thing to highlight is that these updates aren't just for new users, right? And no matter when you bought your DeepRequest, the goal is to keep it getting better over time. So, Andrej, let's not waste any more time and let's get the good stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about software. The upcoming update in mid-spring has one particular goal: to give you more control in the water and make things much simpler than before. And this update is focused on seeing sonar data more clearly, make the boat stay exactly where you want it to stay, and spend less time controlling the boat and more time fishing. Also, we are going to introduce a very cool customization feature for the DeepRequest. Alright, as you all know, DeepRequest is equipped with a very powerful chirp sonar module that is designed specifically for the DeepRequest. But we are pushing the performance of this module even further by introducing an increase of detail. Quest will have 4 times more detail when scanning depths up to 5 meters or 16 feet. So this will allow you to see the sonar picture much clearer than before.
With the new Chirp Sonar update, you will get up to 4 times more detail in depths where carp fishing actually happens. So for example, vegetation is much clearer and easier to read. Bottom hardness is simpler to interpret, and finding clean, weed-free spots becomes way more straightforward. So for example, if you're fishing on a lake where vegetation occurs, it usually grows in depths up to 5 meters. And thanks to this update, it's much easier now to understand what's really going on under the surface in those areas. And on top of that, the sonar is sensitive enough to pick up even the smallest fish. So now you're not going to wonder whether it's vegetation or a group of small fish. Could you tell us, how did you manage to achieve that, Andrej?
Yeah, sure. So our embedded development team have improved and adjusted the analog signals as well as the digital signal processing of the sonar module, and this results in a much crispier, high resolution image of the sonar, and we are quite happy to share the result mid-spring to all of you. One more thing we're working on is a digital GPS anchor feature for the DeepRequest, and it will allow you to lock the position of your quest on any spot on the lake just via a few clicks. And even if there's wind or waves, your quest will stick to that particular spot so that you can focus more on the fishing rather than controlling the boat.
So now you can choose how Quest anchors. So you can either set it up automatically after autopilot mission is done, or drop the anchor manually whenever you want. With anchoring, you can easily monitor spots that you're, for example, pre-baited, and no controlling is required. So you can basically sit and relax and let the boat do the rest work for you. It's a great safety feature too. So especially when it's windy, waves are high, it helps to avoid the boat straying into the weeds or shoreline branches. That's another great feature. Imagine a classic scenario. You've just dropped your bait into the water. So now you're fixing your rod. You're putting it on the stands before you've took your time to sink the line, and you turn on your alarm. It took a while, right? And if it's windy, the boat could easily be pushed to another peg where someone else is fishing at that time. So now it's not gonna happen anymore thanks to the GPS digital anchor.
Exactly. And there's one more thing that we're going to release. It's an ability to program A and B buttons of the remote controller to do certain actions. For example, save a spot on the map instantly, or repeat the last autopilot mission, or pause it, as well as much more.
And that's a really cool way to customize and personalize how you use the controller, letting you do more actions directly from it. So features like repeat the last mission or go straight are really time savers, and especially when you're feeding the same spot multiple times. So for example, if you're fishing on a water where one spot is super productive, and instead of setting up the same mission all over again, you can now assign it to a specific button, and with one click the boat goes exactly where you want.
And to support all of this, we are introducing a very long-awaited feature, and I know Karpiolog personally waited for this feature for quite some time, but finally it's getting close to the release. So what's going to happen? We are going to release a satellite base map layer for the Fish Deeper app. So you'll be able to see your lakes, shores, piers, whatever on satellite images. And when paired together with depth maps that you create with your Deep Request or get with a premium subscription, it will be very helpful to plan your fishing trips.
It allows more precise navigation and planning. And since you can easily see satellite images of the shoreline, of piers and other features, it's much easier to navigate with Quest on lakes that for example have islands or overwater structures, because you can spot them directly from the map. And plus, when you're scouting a new lake at home using Google Maps, you can now quickly identify potential spots for pre-baiting or fishing. So characteristic features like piers or trees sticking out of the water that you can see on Google Maps will also appear in Fish Deeper app.
Yeah, that's going to be a killer feature when it comes to planning your trips or controlling your quest. Now let's talk about electronics. So we are working on something very exciting, a new Sonar module with downscan technology.
Quest was designed as a modular bait boat from day one. That gives the Deeper team flexibility to introduce meaningful technological upgrades without the need for you to buy a whole new boat. And at the beginning of summer, Deeper is planning to release a brand new optional module with downscan sonar technology. You'll be able to add this module to your Quest equipped with both downscan and chirp sonars, and easily switch between their views directly in the app.
Yeah, and what's exactly this module and downscan technology are about? So it's a sonar module that uses a very high frequency fan-shaped beam to produce very high detailed images of vegetation, sunken trees, tree branches, or other features. You'll be able to see every single branch on the sonar screen, basically. And this is achieved by building on a downscan technology, which is very trusted in the fish finder market. We are able to offer a wider beam coverage, which will allow you to scan even higher bottom area.
The chirp sonar that all Quests already have is great for detecting fish, estimating their size, for example, or reading bottom hardness. Now, the downscan module, on the other hand, is a structure detector. And just like other Deeper Quest upgrades, no special skills are needed to be able to add the downscan module, because it's very simple. Just remove the placeholder, plug and play. So no special skills are needed. And to get an idea how downscan works, it's basically, you can imagine trying to draw something with a pencil which is thick as a thumb. And downscan, on the other hand, is picturing or drawing a picture with a needle-thin pencil. So now you can imagine how detailed underwater footage from the downscan module is.
Yeah, and the downscan technology, it's excellent at detecting underwater features and showing them in very detailed manner. So trees, vegetation, tree branches, whatever. While chirp sonar will be very helpful when searching for fish. And that's not all. We are actually going to introduce some very cool accessories for DeepRequest. And first one is a charging station for DeepRequest batteries, which will allow you to charge batteries without DeepRequest. And it also has some other cool features.
Yeah, so from now on, you don't need to take your boat with you back home just to charge your batteries. On top of that, you can take the batteries with you on any other trip and use them like our regular power bank. And this is all thanks to the new charging station.
And as you know, DeepRequest batteries are very powerful. So imagine a power bank that works on the 2 Quest batteries. That's gonna be quite cool. All right, and another thing we're developing is a bait spreader for the DeepRequest, which will allow you to pre-bait your spots in a much efficient and faster manner.
Its unique shape comparing to other manufacturers makes area feeding faster and much more convenient. So that's going to be a very great tool.
Another thing we're going to release is a lifter, which is basically a hook consisting of 3 parts that are very easy to assemble and is designed to easily pick up your quest from the water or put it back in the water.
So basically, if you're fishing in deep canals, you're gonna like that one. Or maybe from platforms where you just can't reach the water, the surface of the water. You're gonna like this one also if you have some back pain.
Yeah. And finally, a neat and compact deeper pod, which is a stand where you can place your DeepRequest for easier maintenance or bait loading or whatever.
Yeah, you can see the stand behind us. It's compact because it folds and it's solid, so the boat will be able to be stable on any surface.
There's a lot going on in DeepRequest world, so let's have a quick recap. There's going to be a major software and firmware upgrade in mid-spring. Also, there's going to be a downscan sonar module that you can purchase and attach to your DeepRequest in a plug-and-play way, and it's planned for summer. And there are going to be some cool accessories for the DeepRequest.
Stand, charging station, bait spreader, or the hook.
And just a quick reminder, this is an exclusive reveal of what we are developing right now, so that you would be aware what's coming next, but this is not a release. So stay tuned for news from us. Follow our social media channels and you'll be the first ones to find out when exactly these cool things are going to be released.
So now guys, you understand, because some of you met me on many exhibitions and I was showing you some features that I couldn't actually explain you at that time. So I guess now you'll understand what was happening behind the scenes. Remember that Quest is a high demanded boat, so after this quick recap of what's coming up in future, I think that it's going to be even more hotter than it was, so I recommend to just grab one right now. Yeah, I wish that I could tell you more, because this is not everything what they're planning at Deeper for 2026, but Andrej is too close to me and I think that he could kill me.
Yeah, this is going to be a very exciting year for DeepRequest with many new things coming along, so stay tuned and we are quite sure that you will be happy with those new additions. Thank you.
Cheers!